Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I love you, do you love me? I think that I have to pee. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello! This is me, sans dents. I don't have my bottom thingy in, and I figured, well, I better do a video because I can't go for another week not doing a video because of my vanity, and this is killing me. But it's sort of along the topic that I want to get into here anyway. So what more perfect time than to discuss a topic that I want to discuss, which sort of just suddenly came upon me, suddenly in the last couple of days, than to be full of vanity. I'm just making sure my camera's on. To be full of vanity and not want to make videos because a couple of your bottom teeth are missing. I mean, there's an inner beauty tag going around, and I'm not even going to tell you what my answers are going to be to that. But anyway, so this is going to be a chit-chat video. Alrighty? First of all, I am wonderful. I am fine. I just came upstairs. It was my sister's birthday 2 days ago, I think. And in the residence where we both now live, they have birthday lunches. So I went down there with her. And my God, she looked gorgeous. She just looked gorgeous. If I put my sister on screen here, she's 10 years older than me. She has no more wrinkles in her face than I do. She looked like a grand dame. I mean, she looked absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. She was all dressed in red and black. And my sister, she used to wear makeup, and then after her husband died, she stopped wearing makeup. Well, she had makeup on today, and she looked marvelous. Absolutely beautiful. I told her. She was just gorgeous. And she's got this white short hair, and anyway, I can't get over how beautiful my sister looked. So, and of course I went down with my bottom teeth missing, and I felt like an idiot. Vanity. So the first things first, and I don't want any, oh, I'm so sorry, Suzy, and I don't want any pity replies or anything like that. McKELLY, poor little thing, she called me up a few days ago. What's today? Today is Thursday? I think it was Monday morning. Monday morning. Precious little McKELLY called me up, and the first thing she said was, be positive. So I said, you be positive too. And she says, no, be positive. And I said, yeah, well, you be positive too. I'm always trying to be positive. I didn't succeed very well on Tuesday. Oh, no, not at all. Anyway, but it had nothing to do with this, with Kelly or my kidneys or anything like that. And she was telling me the type of blood she had. Anyways, Kelly cannot donate a kidney to me. And as I told her, I didn't think it was going to be able to happen anyway. The doctors haven't been crawling all over me since I told them about this. They haven't asked me to have any paperwork done. They haven't sent me for a test or whatever. So I know in my heart that I can't have a kidney transplant. But the important thing is that McKELLY offered me a kidney. And McKELLY was hysterical. This is inner beauty, my dears. This is inner beauty. Just go click on her channel. Look at that cute little face. And that's inner beauty, because she was bawling her head off. She was going hysterical. She had me in tears. I said, Kelly, it's okay. I didn't expect it to work. And my younger son has B negative blood, and Kelly has B positive. And I have the kind of blood that it's for universal donors or whatever. So she can't give it to me. And you know that a part of me, I don't think I could have taken a kidney from Kelly because she's only in her 40s. And in my family, we were all fine. Well, not me, myself. I got diagnosed with my kidney disease when I was in my, I guess I was in my early 40s. And the other two got diagnosed when they were in their 60s and 70s, I think. But you never know what's going to happen, like, in life. And I think I would feel, I'm more of like, you know, there's some young people in dialysis, and I'm more for let the young people have the kidneys, whatever ones become available, and we can just live out our lives from day to day the way we all do. And my life is not horrible, it's not miserable, it's great. I mean, you know, I have a day off today, it's nice and cool, and going to dialysis, it's like I was thinking a lot on Tuesday. I had a really, really bad day because my abscess was just throbbing and throbbing and throbbing. And it was just taking over my whole brain. And I started thinking, okay, now you have to make choices about your dialysis too. You've got to stop dreading going to dialysis because it's a pain in the ass. That's what it is. And you have to change your attitude and go to dialysis just saying, okay, I'm going to have fun today. I'm going to go to dialysis. I'm going to see all the people that I've met in the last 4 years who are like a second family to me. I'm going to see the nice nurses who I'm close to. I'm going to sit and chit-chat before we go into dialysis. And I'm not going to think about the bad things about dialysis. I'm going to think about the good things. And it's probably going to work half the time, but I'm going to give it a really good shot. So I'm not going to think about the bad things. I'm going to think about the good things. So getting back to Kelly. So Kelly was more upset. She was more upset than I was. And she really, really, really wanted to give it a go. But I told her, I said it wasn't meant to be. And maybe in the future, something would have happened to Kelly or whatever. But the whole point of the matter is that she offered. And for that, I will never, never, never forget it. Never. So, let's get on to something else. So, Kelly, thank you, sweetheart, for trying. I love you with all my heart. But it wasn't meant to be. So you're going to have to walk around with 2 kidneys. Okay, and I'm going to walk around with my little dangly wanglies and just live my life one day at a time. Like we all do that. Okay. This inner beauty tag is sort of in my head. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. Because I've been going through some personal stuff in my life. Nothing to do with hospitals, nothing, just people. Not people on YouTube, people in my life. And I've discovered that during my life I've made a lot of bad choices when it comes to hooking up with people with inner beauty. And I'm not doing the tag right now. I'll do the tag properly, even though I don't know why we have to do it with no makeup, unless the person that made the tag up doesn't wear makeup. I don't understand. But anyway, I've been doing a lot of thinking about the people that I know, that I've known and everything, and I was sort of like looking for inner beauty. Of course, Kelly comes to mind because she offered me a kidney. Now that's inner beauty. I heard somebody mention about their children, they have inner beauty. I love my children madly, and my grandkids madly. My grandkids, all kids have inner beauty because they're innocent. But I think that as we get older, sometimes, you see, I can't be a hypocrite. For example, I feel really self-conscious talking with my teeth missing here. And, okay, I'm going to give you an example. I went to Cheryls Corner this morning to look at her post. Cheryls Corner, that's CHERYLS Corner. And she's a really sweet little lady, very pretty little lady. She's in her late 50s. And she was asking all kinds of questions about makeup, okay? Because she's got a lot of problems. And she was like a lot of us when we first came on YouTube. She has a knowledge of makeup and everything, but she doesn't really, there's a lot of problems that she has with her face as she's getting older. And she doesn't know what to do about them. So she was asking for help in what to do about them. And I looked at a couple of the answers, and I didn't see any answers. And I was trying to type an answer into her. And I must have supposed to have done a video on this because my post that I did to Cheryl, hi Cheryl, went flying somewhere 8 times. 8 times. So I said, okay. So I just typed to her, Cheryl, I'm trying to do a post to you, so I'm going to do a video. Now, Cheryl was talking about having problems because she has bags under her eyes, so she's waiting to get her Instafill. Cheryl, honey, the Instafill is not going to take away the bags under your eyes. The Instafill goes there, but you have to put other products with it too, like I don't just use Instafill and magically my trenches disappear. I use Instafill, which helps everything else to go on easily, but I use under eye concealers, correctors. I use 2 or 3 of them. She was asking about eyeshadow. What kind of eyeshadow can she wear for her crepey eyelids? I think any of us over the age of 50, I don't know, maybe some of you don't, but I know I have really crepey eyelids, If I go in a magnifying glass, I scare the living shit out of myself. I've got crepey eyelids, and so that's why we try to just use matte eyeshadows, like for our crease, and we can put matte on our lids and then put a little bit of sparkle if you want to get daring, which I do sometimes. But it's because we have creases. But you know what? Who cares? Just because we have creases or crepey eyes doesn't mean we can't wear makeup. If you're going to go through your whole life staying away from makeup because you're over 50 and you want to put makeup on, like, go for it. If you're not interested in makeup, then that's fine. But if you really love makeup, do what you want to do. And as far as, like, I don't know anything about people having, I don't have bags, but I have trenches. So like I said before, I fill them in. And I'm sure you can do the same thing with bags, like with the, see, I have like big creases coming down here. But if I didn't fill them in, they would be much more noticeable. And so Cheryl, what I'm gonna say to you is watch a lot of tutorials. Sugar Puff and Fluff, she's got a few videos starting for the beginners on what to do with your face, with your foundation, with your under eyes. She's got a whole little segment for women with, you know, mature eyes and everything else, mature skin. So I would suggest to you that you go and watch her videos. And the other thing that you're self-conscious about is your teeth. Well, I came on here without my teeth just for you, because there's nothing to be self-conscious about. You know, your teeth are your teeth. 3/4 of the women here on YouTube have these big, dazzling white smiles. Well, that's great, but not all of us can afford those big, great, dazzling white smiles. And I'm not being sarcastic or anything. It's just some of us have big, beautiful white teeth. Others of us don't. I don't. I spent most of my life in the dentist when I was a kid, and right now I have an abscess on my gum because I have a lot of problem with my bottom teeth, and I'm never going to have big, gleaming white teeth. And so don't think just because on TV people have big, white, gleaming teeth that you have to have those. No, you don't. So as far as wondering what kind of lipstick you can wear so your teeth don't show and you don't want to smile, smile. You know, none of us here are, I mean, I'm not beautiful. I'm not beautiful. I'm just an ordinary 66-year-old woman who loves makeup. And there are some really beautiful women on here. They're born that way. And what the whole point of makeup is to make yourself look the best that you can. So just learn all the little tricks and trades that you're being taught here, and have a blast and have fun. And you're going to see in a couple months you're going to come on and your whole face is going to look different, because you're going to know what to put here, what to put there, what kind of thing to put on your eyes. And I'm not the person to ask about it because I'm not a professional makeup artist, but I know I've come a long way since I joined YouTube. I mean, when I came on YouTube, I was putting things in my crease, and I had like almost black in my crease and glowing things, because I didn't wear my makeup the way that they do on YouTube. And I sort of do it my way now, and I do it YouTube's way because I love the way YouTube gals wear their makeup. So Cheryl, that's what I want to say to you. Welcome to our little magic circle. And don't be afraid to open your mouth and show your personality. There's nothing wrong with your teeth, sweetheart. And if you're in the process of getting them fixed, so what? So what? I'm in the process of waiting for this big thing to go down so I can put my partial back in. And if this thing does not go down and I can't put my partial back in, I'm in deep shit, because I don't have the money to get another partial. I don't have over $1,000. Are you kidding? So I don't know what I'll do. You know, this might, if I would have to come on here all the time with no bottom teeth, I don't think I'd do videos anymore, because I'm too vain. And I don't mean I'm vain all the time. I mean just to come on camera with a big gap in my mouth. Sorry. Like I went a couple of years before I could afford to get my bottom plate there, and it was horrible. It was when I was about 80 pounds heavier. I had no bottom teeth, like this. I didn't have any hair. I was wearing caps on my head. It was a horrible, horrible, horrible time in my life. And, you know, I got through it. So you can get through anything, and you don't even have half the problems. You've still got hair. You've got nice features and everything else. You just have to learn how to work with them or not work with them. But there's nothing wrong with the way you look. So everybody go and check out Cheryls Corner, okay? There. That was sort of a rant, wasn't it? But it's just because everybody's talking about inner beauty. And Cheryl, honey, inner beauty is what is inside of us. Inner beauty is Anyway, I'll get into that when I do the tag. So I just wanted to come on here and just let everybody know why I'm missing in action, because my abscess is not hurting half as much. It's only throbbing lightly, and it's really going down. I think in a couple of days I'll be able to put my partial back in and get back to looking like a human being again. So I just want to tell you all that I love you, and I've missed doing a video. Tuesday was just an awful day because it was an awful day. It was just family related, okay? It's just family related, not my sister, just personal stuff. And we all have that, you know? Shit happens. We all have that. And the day just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But you know what? We all have bad days and we have good days. And then we get back up, we kick ourselves in the arse, and we go on to tomorrow. So I don't want anyone feeling bad because I couldn't get Kelly's kidney. I'm going to wring your neck, Kelly. Oh, God, Kelly. Anyways, but the feeling in my heart over her offer, still the same. It'll never change. It'll never change. And for however long I live, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 100 years, I don't know. Nobody knows. I'm always going to remember what Kelly did for me. Julie May, your package is now in, oh God, it's in Florida. Holly just called me and told me. It's in Boise, no, it's not. It's in Navajo, no. Anyways, and Holly's going to write out a list of all the states that your package has traveled through, because it was stuck in Mobile, Alabama for a while. And we couldn't open up the case until today, which is the 17th, because that was a month ago that I sent it. All right? So you will be, it's in some part of, I know the name, Cocapera, I don't know. Someplace in Florida. So it's getting closer. So it hasn't been stolen. So by the time you get that package, that thing has gone on a trip all over the states, and Holly's going to mark down all the places it's been, and we're going to send it to you. Okay? So that's it for me. Love you all. Oh, God, yeah. My sister was saying to me today at lunch, why are you, she says, it drives me crazy, you're always looking in the mirror. I said, I don't have a mirror. I'm not looking in the mirror. I said, I'm looking on my camera, on the knobbies down here, to make sure that my camera is still on. And she couldn't understand what I was talking about. It's like when I did the thing with Natalie, we were just talking into her screen. She didn't have any little things like I have on my life cam here. So no, I'm not looking at a mirror. I'm looking at the blue light to make sure it's still going. And I have no idea how long I've been talking, because I also don't have anything here that tells me how long I've been jibber-jabbering. So, love you all. I'm gonna go watch some videos now. I've been watching a lot of videos, and I have a few to catch up on, and I'm glad to see a lot of people back. And that's it. So I'm doing great. The journey with Kelly McKELLY was short and sweet, but you know what? I'm sort of glad it's over, because I don't know. I just am, because I just am. I wouldn't have wanted to put Kelly through that. Okay. So I love you all, and see you soon. I'll probably see you over the weekend, hopefully with my teeth. And if it bothers any of you to see me with no teeth, well then, you know what to do, eh? Bye. Love you. Oh my God, did this video come on or off? Yes, it did. Oh, this is the necklace that Natalie, our beauty diva, gave me. The beauty diva Tinkerbell. Yes. Okay. Bye.